Welcome to J-Loop. Hey.
Good morning.
Good morning. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling great.
It's Tuesday.
Actually, no, I'm not.
No, you're not. I was like, don't lie. We tell the truth on
I walked
here.
in mad.
Because it's freaking snowing.
At the weather, yeah.
Like a complete
Driving here sucked today.
blizzard.
I was extremely paranoid the whole time. I could not focus.
Yeah, because it's a freaking blizzard.
Yeah,
Way
my
to be
windshield
committed.
wipers were whoosh, 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 whoosh.
Way to be committed and show up.
Thank you.
I'm proud of you.
Thank you.
Thank you for showing up for us and our listeners.
Yeah. You too?
What?
I said you too.
Thank you. Thank you. I have a different Starbucks today. It's a different, in case anyone wants this one, they can screenshot. It's
Caramel.
Here, I'm not even going to say it out loud. I don't know where I get this stuff from. Just really interesting. All right. So last week we talked a lot about acting. Really, we'll do a quick update. Have you started filming yet?
No, I just joined the Slack for it today, actually.
Okay,
'Cause
exciting.
I guess we use Slack now.
Yeah, that's what grown-ups do.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Oh, gosh. Supporting your terrible habits.
I love nicotine.
Jesse loves nicotine. I love caffeine. So there we go. Healthy individuals.
Yeah.
Balanced. Really, that's what we seek. So in the car today, do you have anything you want to talk to me about today?
Well, something I thought you'd be excited about randomly is I brought my birth certificate.
You did?
Yeah.
That's fantastic, but I'm going to need some time to process that.
Oh.
So we'll have to talk about that next week, but I
Okay.
do want that information for next week. So that's exciting. Okay. Yeah, if any of you want your star charts done, just click the link below.
Email us photos of your birth certificates.
Yeah.
Social security numbers.
No, just your birth certificate.
Mother's maiden names.
And I'll, just send me a tip.
Yeah.
Send me a Venmo.
And give us, tell us a little
Likes.
story about your first pet or something.
Yeah. Send us what you want us to talk about. Hello, Jesse. He's not making eye contact with me today.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's all right.
I was thinking about something else.
What were you thinking about?
I'm just excited for these emails to come in.
Oh, I know. Me too. I want to know which
I haven't
sign.
actually checked the email once.
You probably should do that. Or I should. You should.
Well,
What sign do you think, or maybe this is more of a question for me, the astrologer, what sign do you think would listen most to this podcast?
well, I feel like you've said Aries so many times.
Have I?
Because aren't we so eclectic in our topics of conversation and we bounce back or something?
Oh, I've said air signs.
Air signs. Yeah. Okay.
Yes. Very
signs
good.
would love this.
That was kind of like a test for you.
Really?
I agree. I think that any air sign would be able to keep up and be like, yeah, I get it. They just talk about a bunch of random stuff. I do want to tell you that it was on Cinco de Mayo, which was 2 days ago. I was invited to a party.
Oh my God.
What? Shh, that's so mean.
Degen.
Okay, I wore your shirt.
What?
Yeah, it was a dare. I dared myself. And everyone loved it. I wore it with a blazer over.
It's such a Ron Burgundy thing to say. It was a dare. I dared myself. Really. So
I did it, and it was a big hit. Guns N' Roses shirt.
Pants?
Yes.
Well, what were they? Not were you wearing pants?
Yeah, they were like tight black pants, Guns N' Roses shirt
Cool.
that's Jesse's
Okay,
that I
okay.
stole
Boots,
at the end.
I assume.
Little short, cute boots
Hat?
that they had me take off at the door.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's all right though. I
What kind
respect.
of party is this?
I mean, I do. Shoe,
Like backgammon?
Shoebarn.
Shoe
Do you
barn?
ever? Yeah. Do you ever? No.
No.
Okay. All right. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
We can get into that another time.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Is Shoebarn
Shoebarn is like when everybody gets to a house party and you're all adults and they're like, please take
And
off
you're
your
all
shoes.
adults.
And they're like, take off your shoes. And there's just like this gigantic pile of shoes and all the adults are walking around barefoot and in their socks at a party.
Yeah.
I don't care. You know what though? Like I also respect
Sounds
that,
very sleepover-y.
right? I also respect no shoes in the house. That's fine.
No, I know, but are these people like... Do you know that it's going to be like that when you dress up? Because...
No. You never know.
I mean, shoes are like 50% of any outfit.
Yeah.
Stand by that.
Oh, okay. All right. You know, I might go there too. I love shoes.
Yeah.
I'm a
and also, it really fucks me up when people are wearing dumb shoes.
Right.
Or like...
Right? Like with dating? Oh, boy.
Yeah.
That'll like completely destroy everything for me
Oh,
if I
for
don't
sure.
like their shoes.
Yeah.
And I don't mean like them as in I would wear them. Just like one time I went on a date. Wait, this is actually amazing that you're talking about this. And we have been, I don't know, we talked on the phone a few times. We even FaceTimed once. So at least I like knew there was some form of.
So it was in the 21st century.
You're really knocking on my age today. I don't understand why, but that's fine. I knew that like there was some form of physical attraction, and I park my car and I see him on the corner, and he's got these big sneakers that are like prosthetic sneakers. Do you know which ones I'm talking about? They're like old, like they're black. Sometimes they have Velcro across. You like the only people I've ever.
But what do you mean by prosthetic?
Like old. I'm trying to
synonyms.
think of a good word to use. Maybe that's okay. Maybe that wasn't the best
Well,
word.
prosthetic leg. That's what I'm thinking of. Like you're making fun of this dude's shoes, but he has no legs.
No. Do you know what shoes I'm talking about?
I think so. Like
They're like old.
As
like,
soon as I figured out that, as soon as you said Velcro, yeah, I worked in old folks home once.
okay, then you know which ones I'm talking
yeah,
about.
Yeah.
They were black, and this guy's like not that old, and he had those on, and they were
35?
I don't know. This was a while ago. This was a few years ago. And they were too big on him. When he would walk, his heel would lift out of the shoe.
No way.
I swear. And I was like, oh my gosh, I'm going to hurl. I got to get out of here. I got to get out of here. Like, no, that really is not okay. Like, we need to, in that moment, I was like, I can't be his date or his girlfriend. I need to be his life.
I can't be either.
I was like, I need to be his
I need
coach.
to make a decision right now.
I need to be his life coach and tell him like why this is not okay. And then, you know, that's like a hard thing with dating. Like, how do I tell him that it didn't work out because his shoes are too big on him? And like, just why don't you have shoes that fit you properly? That's nuts. What do you think?
I don't know. I feel like problems like that strictly happen to women.
Yeah, because hello, the superior species would never have a pair of shoes that didn't fit her properly because we're not allowed to. Well, guess what? He wasn't allowed to either with me.
Yeah.
Get out of here.
Do you think he just had like a single dad? Like a really nerdy one?
I mean, no, he didn't.
Well, actually, how did you meet him?
Good question. Maybe Bumble.
So this was not that long ago.
It's like 3 years ago.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Bumble. Worst first date? Give me like one or two. Maybe
Well, that one was pretty bad.
Yeah, that is pretty bad. But that's like way more funny than...
It is funny, but it was also
Like,
disappointing.
what trauma did you get? You probably got trauma from that one.
the trauma that I got was that you can be like a coherent
adult
individual with engaging conversation and have some sort of chemistry and look a certain way on
your face.
FaceTime.
Yeah.
And then be wearing these shoes that are horrible.
Was any part of you like, dude, you were way too attractive to be looking this fucking sloppy?
Well, yeah, I was like...
Or was he just... You like his personality?
No, he wasn't. I mean, I don't really go for like a typical, what people might think a typical attraction is. That
because you don't trust him.
Isn't exactly. And sometimes I think they're.
Wait, you think what? What? Oh, you didn't finish your sentence.
No, I didn't want to be mean. I'm not a mean person.
Well, you thought it.
I just don't have. Okay, typical attraction when meets me, we usually just don't have that much in common.
Uh-huh. Okay, so I guess like
I'm a nerd.
Internet dating is internet dating, so a lot of dudes probably just you match. Oh no, because Bumble, you have to say the first thing, right?
Yeah.
Isn't that one? Okay.
Yeah, I'm off all of them now. I'm so happy. I'm so happy.
Oh yeah.
I'm like happier than I've ever been. It's been over a year. I'm free of all dating apps, and I'm just like really, really happy about it.
Yeah.
I'm really happy about it. But people can still like slide into DMs. That still happens.
Right, like on Instagram and stuff?
Yeah.
Is that what you mean?
Facebook, that's going to date me. I've been getting...
Facebook?
I know. I've been getting some Facebook reach out.
Really? Damn.
Jesse's like, what is Facebook? Book?
Well,
do you learn about books?
I know. I did the dog
You
thing.
were like, Facebook? Ooh, what? Do you learn about books on Facebook? Oh, jeez.
I haven't read that book yet.
Help me. Oh, so actually...
that's an old people app website.
All right, Jesse. You know...
It was the IPO.
This is just like IP pick on Jackie's age day. All right, so speaking of Facebook, my son was like, why don't you talk about Elon Musk on your podcast today? And the Cybertrucks.
Oh, is that really what he was thinking of? Because that's all I think about nowadays when I think about Elon Musk. Because those things fucking suck.
Well, so somebody in my neighborhood has one.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that poor dumb bastard. Sorry.
So, I mean, well, they're really, it's a thing. And he told me, my son, my 11-year-old informed me today that they're stopping in the middle of the road. Like they're breaking down in the middle of the road. And
they weigh 7,700 pounds. That's huge. That's so much metal. I mean, like...
I know. I just
I drive a truck.
I get it.
What do you mean?
Like, I just don't understand what the big hoopla is about this thing. Other than it's the
GC on your belt or whatever.
Right.
It's that thing.
Okay, well, I get
it's
that.
It's like the people who are rich but not wealthy. You know what I mean? Who like to like act rich but aren't. You know what I mean? You know like how people talk about like wealth hides in stealth.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So like,
I think that's
people
true
who
with men.
Their stuff.
I'm gonna.
These are the types of people who like wear chains or.
You wear
intrinsically.
Chains.
No, I don't.
Sometimes you wear chains.
I've never worn a chain before. What? Well, I have in my life. Not since I've known you.
I think you have.
I don't think so.
No, I get that. Don't you think that's more accurate with men than women? Because we're just women have style.
I do not. Okay, I think the truck thing, yes, women have, like, if you're in regards to saying the truck thing is just dorky and stupid, yeah.
Okay. I
agree women have style. But I also think that women definitely put up huge fronts with that style the same way men do.
I don't think that's a surefire. I think it would be much trickier with women. Because I think like the sloppier the man sometimes, like the more he has, because he like just like doesn't have time to even like take care of himself because he's so busy being running his whatever.
Right.
Facebook.
Yeah.
And
That's a robot.
yeah. And women, part of our identity is that we've been told from the beginning of time that we like have to like look a certain way and be a certain way for better or for worse. So I don't agree with you. I think
that's for that reason I'm saying it's just as easy for women to look better off than they are.
Sure.
I think men have to have more money to look the same level that women do with less.
That's not true. I was a stylist for years. I can make a man look real good.
Yeah, but I'm talking about if they're dressing themselves.
All right. Well, you did not.
Except for me, I've got a great style.
Are you broke?
Yes.
The broke man dresses well. It is, but you know what? You're a good in between. You know what I like about your style? Is like it's half I don't give a
Feral.
Fuck.
It's
It's half I don't give a feral. And it's half like I've got style.
Yeah.
It's not, that was another person I went on a date with. He was so put together and so styled that I was like, I don't trust you.
Yeah.
Or your satin
It's because you've
shoes.
seen American Psycho.
No, I actually haven't.
You haven't?
No.
Wow. You just got good instincts.
I have
You
really
watch
good
that
instincts.
movie. He's first of all, the crazy thing about that movie, it's Christian Bale, and he plays a serial killer. And I won't spoil it, but essentially that's how it goes down. He's like a stockbroker. Mm-hmm. It's like Wolf of Wall Street meets Friday the 13th.
Yeah, no, I'm not going to watch it.
It's really good. No, it's a really good movie.
No, I'll be really scared.
It's not scary. It's a psychological thing.
Okay. Oh, it's a psychological thriller?
Yeah, it's suspenseful. Okay. That's
right.
what I mean. So I didn't want to spoil the ending because it's like an Inception type ending.
Okay. Maybe
so,
I'll watch it.
First of all, he modeled this. Christian Bale modeled this his like character off of real life Tom Cruise, which is fucking weird.
So
but
scary.
Makes sense. But also, yeah. Anyways, there is like a sequence where it shows him like getting ready in the morning, and he does everything to the exact second, and it's like his like apartment is the most pristine white thing that exists. It's and like his body, he does like this crazy like chemical peels like every morning. This whole hygienic routine. It's and just like even that like scene in itself, you're like, this is creepy.
This is so creepy. Okay, so do you know my therapist? After my divorce, she's like, there are certain things that you just know you need to watch out for. One of them is walking into a man's house or condo, apartment, whatever, living space. And if it's impeccably clean, run for the hills.
Mm. And did you say what, like... I get it, but I wonder what...
I didn't really need her to explain that much. Yeah. As soon as she said it to me, I'm like, yeah.
It just made sense.
It does. I'm like, why? Why is it like this? Mm-hmm. Because it shows that there's like massive control issues.
Right.
Right?
Okay. I get that.
Like, men don't need their space like that unless they really suffer with control. And that can range...
Right.
And be an issue. Because if they want to control their environment, they're probably going to want to control the person that they're with.
Yeah. That makes sense.
I don't do well with controlling people.
Yeah, especially with like, I feel like between men and women. I feel like, especially with women, like the more controlling a man would be, the more their anxiety about it would cause them to like screw up. Like somebody like that, it's like if you spilled something, they would lose their mind.
Right. Or
so like you would just intrinsically become clumsier because you're like always thinking about it.
Okay, so I dated someone who I felt his place was like really clean, but I don't know. I was giving him a hall pass because I liked him. I decided
Idiot.
I didn't listen to my therapist. And I was like, oh, good. There's a rubber band.
You're like, she's wrong sometimes.
Yeah. There's a rubber band next to his bed. That's dirty. That also means that somebody else was here. Just keep not listening to the red flags.
Damn. It was a hair tie or a rubber band?
a rubber band, but he didn't have long hair. If it was you, I'd be like, all right, it's for his own hair.
Oh,
Anyways.
yeah. But what did she have, like braids or something, you think?
I mean, women always have a rubber band. Like,
Well, I have one too.
Exactly.
But
because you have long
it's
hair.
a hair tie.
Hair tie, rubber band. Oh, okay. Not like a rubber band.
That's not, okay.
No, sorry. Hair tie, rubber band. All right. So anyways, back to this. We're in his bathroom and I'm brushing my teeth or something. And he has 2 sinks. And he's staring at me. This was it. I like look in the mirror and he's behind me staring at me brushing my teeth. And it was not cute. It was really creepy. And he was like, why do you brush your teeth like that? And I'm like what? And he's like, how you're doing it. And he's like, and like, you got water all over.
Do it like this.
Do you know what he says to me? He goes, you got water all over. And then you didn't wipe it up. And he's like, and then you walked over to my other sink because something else of yours was over there. And I was like, do. I was like, all right, I got to get out of here. We broke up.
That day? Second?
Shortly after, I was like, all right, listen to your coaches and therapists.
Yeah.
We know what we're talking
Your
about.
subconscious is speaking to you also, probably.
Yeah.
Get out.
Yeah. Like what? Would you care how a woman brushed her teeth in your home? Would you even be paying attention to
you
it?
the inverse to that, I think.
Yeah.
I was once, I don't know, seeing somebody for like a month. And my apartment, I lived by myself at the time. Mm-hmm. I feel like I'm very clean. I mean, my old man's a veteran. He like...
Well,
when
you
I was
might
a kid,
also be learning you're a psychopath today. So
No, listen. So like when I was a kid, I used to have to... There's, until I was like 9 or 10, I'd like have to fold my sheets at 45-degree angles and stuff.
Okay.
Every Saturday I was washing the kitchen floor and the bathroom floor and like vacuuming and doing like a ton of shit. And like hands and knees like scrubbing. I was just a little slave. Anyways, so she comes over and my apartment's really clean. Maybe I've got like a pile of clothes on the floor in my room. I had 1-bedroom apartment, everything. Like watching a movie. Anyways, at some point, like the back drip out of my toilet just some weird color started coming out. It was like darker brown or whatever. It was just little like streaks.
Oh.
Yeah. I swear this is the dirtiest thing in my apartment.
All right, I believe you.
I'm just coming through the back like hose.
Yeah.
And I don't know, she like goes to use the restroom and comes back and starts talking about it. And I was just sitting there like dumbfounded. I was like, are you fucking serious? You look around and you think, like she was like talking shit about it basically. Like, why don't you clean it? Blah, blah, blah. Like, it's dirty. I was like, what?
Okay.
Like, it was the most minuscule little... I'm like, I can't even control that. It's been like 2 days. It just started happening.
Are you sure it wasn't like out of concern? Like, I might tell somebody in case they didn't see it.
No. It's not like... It's not like it was like some random like liquid, like oil leaking out of your car.
Okay.
It was just deposit from like the hard water in the septic system.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it wasn't even like that, like, nasty looking at all. It was like, if you see like a lime deposit somewhere, it's just like, okay, there was water there, right?
That's like more normal.
Well, yeah, I've seen this happen in a lot of toilets. Anyways, that was the last time I saw her.
See?
I thought that was strange. I was like,
I think it is.
I'm fucking spotless. My sink even.
Yeah.
After I do dishes, I scrub the sink and then rinse it out and then dry it. Like, it looks good.
Yeah.
I love that shit,
Yeah. Okay.
I don't wash my dishes every day, but when I do that, and it feels really
You're
good.
over here listening to me being like, people might think this is a red flag if you're that clean. But then you just have to say that your dad's a veteran. And that you have a reason for it.
I mean, yeah.
And that you're not trying to control them.
It's not that crazy. There's dirty clothes on my floor right now.
All right. There's dirty clothes on my floor.
And my bed's not really made. There's some dust on my plant leaves. I need to wipe him down.
Yeah. I gotta get back in the habit of making my bed every morning.
Yeah.
That's a really good one.
Yeah.
It's like,
seriously, it makes you feel so much better.
Right?
Your room could be destroyed, and if your bed's made, it's like 50% cleaner.
It's so true.
At least.
Right? It's very true. What time is it?
I don't know. 10:23.
All right, we're fine.
May 7th.
There was something else I wanted to talk to you about.
Yeah, I kind of forget where we started.
Where we started, where we're going. Oh, did you watch any shows this week?
No. I watch South Park just kind of as background noise these days. I always cycle through. It's like, it's either going to be South Park or How I Met Your Mother or New Girl or Parks and Rec or The Office or It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia or Workaholics, or Bob's Burgers. There's probably like 4 or 5 Friends, that 70s show. Like, there's so many shows that are just like, I've seen so many times now, they're just really comfortable, like background noise.
Yeah, they're your friends.
Yeah, and like sometimes it's just
friends.
like, I'll just find myself watching that a lot because I'll be busy.
Yeah.
And then that's what I watch like before I go to bed or something. You know what I mean?
All right.
Just to like kind of zone out. So nothing new. And because my roommate had his Xbox in the living room and he had Apple TV on it, and I was watching Monarch, The Legacy of Monsters, which is like this spin-off show of Godzilla.
Is it good?
It's really good, actually.
All right.
I just like monster shows, but I was watching Godzilla when I was a kid, like the old ones. I watched like Godzilla and Mothra and Mechagodzilla. I had other monster movies. I can't remember this dude's name right now, but it was like this flying turtle, and he could like shoot fire. And Gamera, Gamera. He was pretty cool.
He sounds cool. All right. Well,
and Anders Holmes is in it, who's actually from Workaholics. Who I was like, you haven't seen that show?
No, I didn't know that. Or maybe I've seen like an episode.
And Kurt Russell's son, actually. His name's like Steven or something. But holy smokes, I didn't even know he was his son until I started watching this show. And they have this scene in it where they have a picture of old Kurt Russell like on this projector, and his son walks into it, and then their faces line up, and it's fucking crazy. Like, you don't think they look alike
until this happens.
Moment. And they have the same exact like lower half and everything.
Whoa.
The underbite, like they both fucking have it. Huge all cheeks and shit.
Wow.
Oh my god. And so this kid was did you watch the Captain America and the Falcon TV show with the blonde dude?
I know who you're talking about.
And Anthony Mackie. That's Kurt Russell's son.
Okay. Who would have?
Anyways,
who
seriously.
So the kids and I started watching. I'm not really big into reality TV, but I did hear that I might enjoy The Mole. So don't say anything if you watched it.
Okay.
I don't.
I haven't.
It's from
even heard of it.
Last year's season. I don't know how many seasons there are, but it started in 22.
Okay.
And
so what's so cool about it?
Because they put like 15 people together to do like really crazy challenges, and they're like in the Great Barrier Reef. They're thrown into nature.
Cool.
Sometimes they have to like literally sleep in sleeping bags in the middle of the woods. So it's like a little bit survival-esque. However, there's one mole. So one of the 13 people is a mole and is trying to get the money. So they're trying to get, I forget what it is, I think like up to $100,000 as a team. But one person is the mole, and they're trying to take away all the money and like destroy.
Damn. The infrastructure.
Yeah. They're trying to take it down, but they have to like not be obvious.
Do they get people to like quit and go home?
Yes. So at the end of every episode, you take a test. All 13 of them take a test of who they think the mole is, and whoever got the least amount of answers correct goes home.
Okay.
So that means they were the furthest away from guessing who the mole is.
Damn.
Yeah. Right?
That's like that game, like Secret Hitler or whatever.
Right.
Have you played that?
Or like, I've never called it that, but
Clue.
Yeah, played that. Anyways, my kids and I, we're loving it. We're loving it.
That sounds cool.
It's like, of all the reality shows, I can stomach that. Like, you know, makes your mind think.
Yeah.
I think it's good for my kids to be like, see what she's doing. She's not being a team player. But like, is that that's also really smart, right? You're out if people don't think you're the mole.
Right.
So, like, you got to be a little suspicious, but also loyal. It's a balance.
I think I would just be extremely superficial the whole time to everybody.
There's a guy like that.
Yeah.
I mean, he's still in. He's a piece of junk crap. Nobody will like you. But no, you wouldn't be like him.
Well,
he like doesn't do anything.
no, yeah. I mean, I think it would be honestly mostly genuine. At least. Like, I just naturally am like that in public situations.
Where you're superficial.
Well, no. I mean, just like, I just like talk to everybody.
Yeah.
And it's like, everybody's like my best friend already. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's true. You are like that. Remember when we met? I think you like kissed me on the face, not the lips.
I don't remember that.
I think you kissed me on the cheek when I first met. I was like, who are you? Hi.
I don't remember that.
Yeah.
Shit.
It's funny. And you were like, thank God you're here. That was funny when we met.
What?
We met in Vegas. Yeah,
I do. I mean, I remember that.
Jesse and I had the same
I just don't remember that
agent.
moment.
And we met at a gathering in Las Vegas, which can't even get into that.
Oh,
But
that was a wild time, actually.
It was a wild time.
Yeah. Someone we were with,
Yeah.
actually. Oh, that was so wild. Amber took us all to a club. Mm-hmm. Did you go that night?
Yeah, I kept trying to like meet it. I did, but I didn't. I was there. I saw you all, and then I was like on a wild adventure of my own.
I was on a whole. Okay,
Yours
sounded fun. Mine was kind of shitty.
You got really upset with me that night.
I did?
Yeah, you were like, "Where are you?" I'm like, "I'm in bed." And I remember I had just met you. We had only known each other for 24 hours. You were so upset that we got split up. And I'm laying in bed and I'm like, this is the kind of person that's going to need a photo proving that I'm in bed right now. Do you remember this?
Yeah,
and I took a selfie of myself. I'm like, I've never had to do this for anybody. And I've just met this kid yesterday. And I know that I have to give him the reassurance that I'm actually in bed or he's going to think I'm like ditching him. And I'm literally in bed because I'm older than all of you.
No, I
was like so tired.
Like, oh. Okay.
You're like, oh, she's telling the truth.
Fine.
I should be the mole. Didn't believe me. All right. I might have to go to a client soon. If any of you need, to process through your stuff, I'm here to help life coach you. You need to process anything before we get off? We should
I don't think so.
Rapid fire.
Rapid fire questions?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. I'm always so bad at these for some reason. Let me think for a second.
Oh, the neck. Oh my gosh, somebody just told me that they were cracking their neck. Their friend's husband was cracking their neck so much that he had a stroke.
What?
I didn't know that could happen. It can happen because it can create blood clots that go to your brain. Whoa.
Wait. Cracking your neck creates blood clots?
It can. It can. Yeah.
In your neck only? I've never heard of that before.
Yeah, if you're like whipping
There
it.
was even that dude who cracked
Look it
only the knuckles on his left hand for 50 years to prove that it didn't give you arthritis.
Well,
So
I didn't
wouldn't
say.
he have like a blood clot in his hand?
I didn't say your hand. I said your neck. No, it's
So
like
it's
about
only right here.
it's about like the nerves or the veins and the something. Anyways, just be careful. Ever since I heard this, I was like, I guess he was
That's
like
more of a stretch though when I do that.
Yeah, you can't. Oh my gosh, don't be like I told my kids this, and now they're like, we can't move our neck, and I'm like, no, it's not like that.
Yeah.
No, you can move your neck. I actually slept wrong, so my neck's hurting me. Slept in a way that is hurting my
That
neck
was
now.
bad.
Okay.
Did you sleep on the ground? No, that's actually good for you.
No, I slept in bed, but my daughter usually jumps in bed with me. Like,
Is she a bed hog?
she wants to be close to me.
Yeah.
Which is like sweet.
Yeah.
But like also sometimes I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
Do you know what's crazy though? Like, because I haven't shared a bed with another human besides my daughter in many years. I was like, oh, there really is something to like someone's energy and heat and touch, like physical, like that is like really, there is something at first, when she kept going through this phase where she was in bed with me, it was doing the opposite. It kept waking me up. And now I'm like, oh, it's comforting.
Yeah.
Are you good at sleeping with people?
Yeah, but less, depending on the temperature of the night, it's definitely less touching. But I think that's just me.
You got to open the door.
I'm very warm.
I sleep with my door open. I have like a deck outside
yeah.
So I sleep with that open.
Oh, that's so far away though. Like I would need the windows open.
It's not far away. In my room?
You have a deck in your room?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Why don't you just open the windows?
That is my window. That's my only window.
Really?
It's like a huge door.
Ruh-roh.
Yeah.
That's your only window in your room?
Yeah.
Is your door glass?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, it's massive. It's bigger than a window. It's an entire
I'm just surprised
sliding door.
there's not a fucking window, like even a little. I have bathrooms of windows.
No, it's a sliding door
times.
to a deck, but it makes sense
Yeah.
because it's bigger than any
There's like a screen on it.
window would be. Yeah. All right.
What was your favorite moment from the weekend?
Wearing your Guns N' Roses shirt to a party.
Awesome.
Everyone kept commenting on it.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I had to bring it up today.
Yeah.
I was like, go listen to our podcast. I'm going to, when you listen to this episode, you're going to be like, oh my gosh, I was involved. I know about it. I also told everybody at the party that there's an episode where I told you could not say the C word anymore.
Really? Mm-hmm. What'd they say?
They were mortified. They're like my age and older. They're like, what? What is this podcast? What is this trash?
Did you see that wonderful video I made of you? And it's just you going, fuck,
Yeah.
over and over.
Well, we did have an episode about swearing. We did. It's all right. Okay. Oh, I know what I was going to talk about. My son. Oh my gosh. What time is it?
10:35.
Ooh. Okay. I'm going to talk about this for 2 minutes and you can talk about. Did you see on TikTok or the news about the alien in Vegas?
No. What?
Okay. That's going to be it. We're going to end there on a cliffhanger and you need to go home and watch it. And we're going to talk about it next week. They're among us, everybody. They are among us. Is this the alien
I don't
one?
know.
That's like rock and roll, man.
Yeah, but that's like Shaka, man.
No,
Brah.
Shaka is this.
No, this is Shaka, brah.
No,
This is Hang Loose.
No,
This
Shaka.
is Hang Loose.
I was just in Hawaii. They say Shaka.
brah. No, this is Shaka, brah. Actually, this
No.
is Shaka, brah.
Shaka.
Shaka.
What's this?
I promise.
Wait.
I don't think that's anything.
Well, that's alien. I'm probably part
Shaka,
alien.
brah.
Anyways.
You wanna know why this is Shaka?
Oh, God, gross. I know.
Exactly. But
Stop.
that's how you
Just-
can remember.
Just, okay. All
Hang
right.
loose.
Okay. All right. I'm done.
Peace, love, and chicken grease.
Oh, God. I just want to throw up now. I don't want to end
Good
everybody
night.
with this. I hope that everyone has a beautiful week.
Yes.
Come to me if you need me.
Come with me. Ba-da-da.
Da-da-da. Let's play this. Okay, this is how we're going to leave. Go ahead. Keep going. I'm going to follow you. Start saying.
Run quick,
Let's
see.
see. Who's leading who?
I'm trying to remember the words of this song.
Come with me.
Do you know
to
that
the
song?
sea. We will be forever.
Okay, next time I'm going to have you freestyle.
Cool. Ciao, ciao, Mickey
night.
Mouse.